Good.
Oh my gosh.
Alternative energy. Weston and Jerry. Fisher Technic Green Energy Kit. Alternative energy.
Marco, I talked to learn about hydroelectric power and wind power and build our own models of real life turbine and collect and analyze data from our turbine. Our SMART goal. Specifically, we use the Fisher Technic Green Energy Kit to create a model of a water turbine and wind turbine using the instructions and pieces of the kit. Measure for these next 6 days, we'll be able to build a model of a water turbine and wind turbine and analyze the data between the speed of the turbine and the work used by the turbine. Attainable. We have the knowledge and resources to build a model of the water turbine and the wind turbine. In fact, can analyze data from the turbine.
Relevance. We are doing this because we.
We will build a water turbine day 1, test on day 2. We will start building a water turbine on day 3 and finish on day 4. And we will test the wind turbine day 5 and compare them on day 6.
About your technology. Our technology was the Fisher Technic Green Energy Kit. We use the kit's materials and instructions to build a model of a wind turbine. We also used the materials and instructions to build a wind turbine. We used multiple different kits to make sure we had the right pieces. We used an air gun to test the models. We used a voltmeter to measure how much energy the models produced.
Really don't launch into the real world. The launcher relates to the real world because alternative energy is used in the real world. We build models of wind turbine and a water turbine, which are both commonly used in reals. Our models are able to replicate how the real world parts goes. They are both able to produce electrical energy. They're able to be moved to produce energy the same way that they do in the real world. Our models work and function in the same way they do. Real ones do.
There's a real one. And there's
You're my real one.
actually fake. What problems did you have? We had a lot of problems in this launcher, and I don't think we will cover every single one. In the first couple of days, we had some issues with building, the building of our builds. We had problems getting the rubber band to stay in its place. We had some problems getting the fan to not destroy itself. We had problems testing the amounts of volts. We had more problems, but we will talk about them in the later slides.
What did you learn? In this launcher we learned a lot of things. We learned how to measure your volts with a voltmeter. We learned about hydroelectric power and what it can do in the environment. We learned how to build a hydroelectric water wheel. We learned how to make fake wind to simulate wind in our wheels. We learned how much energy can possibly cost. So that's scary learning.
Wow.
Day 1 to 2. Today we started work on our builds by grabbing the boxes they come in. We started combining the pieces to form the build. We learned how to read the instructions.
We didn't know just for this.
Yeah, that's really hard, bro. We were surprised. We had a challenge because some of the pieces were broken. We had added the thing that would spin and produce energy. We had a challenge getting the rubber band to stay in place. Our build's picture of not rubber.
That's not a build.
Oh,
Why is it dry?
Weston, are you in an artistic mood today?
And then when it gets to the bottom, the mask of the
We
right
did
hand
three.
comes
Today
right.
we learned that we would be testing our build's power. We had learned that we would use a
Multimeter.
We had a challenge simulating water and wind, so we got a little stuff. We overcame our challenge by using optical clover. We had a success measuring the strength of our build and it launched across the room. We had success testing the volts and
Did it say success?
Wait, guys, it's an illustration of our build.
Our build.
Yes. Yeah. An artist did it for us. Do day 4. Today we learned that we would start our next build. We learned our next build would be a windmill that has red wings. Wings. We had success with starting the build and getting the base done. We had a challenge finding some of the pieces. We overcame the challenge by looking harder than ever. We couldn't finish the whole build in one class, but we will finish tomorrow. Build in progress of being built.
Tuesday 5. On this day, we learned we would be finishing the build, so it would be ready for testing. We had a success getting everything set up for tomorrow. We had a challenge getting rubber band to not fall off. We overcame the challenge by modifying our build. We learned that you spin it with your fingers and make a lot of energy. We are prepared to test the build tomorrow and see how it goes.
There's me testing.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. Do these 6. We learned that we would be testing our build today and seeing how good it is.
Wait, you learned that? You learned that you'd be testing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just learned that.
Yeah, we learned it that day. We learned that we would have to get the green light to turn on. We had a success getting the light to turn on. We had a challenge getting the windmill to spin with the blower. We overcame. We overcame the challenge by putting the blower in a strange angle. After testing, we got the amount of volts, and it was about 0.08 volts. Windmill.
Conclusion. I think you could ask Marco because we didn't do everything we needed to do. We didn't build these solar powered kids due to little time. We took too long and so I don't think we can answer that perfectly. Next time I'll be quicker with the builds and faster. I still have questions about how a voltmeter works. Still questions about how to get our solar power build would without making it do.
Is that it?
No, there's actually more.
Yo,
It's just right after the blank
Oh,
slide.
okay.